Okay. The sun came out. It looks like we got argon windows. So that's pretty darn nice. That's pretty darn nice. Check that out. Just in case the stickers aren't there when I come back for the final, it's good for my client to know. Okay. And some of the cut dimensional stone and the brick has been put around, but we're still going. I mean, we still got a ways to go. Let's see what they might have done under there, behind there. Coming along, does that look like it was rolled? It says right there, the instructions, it says roll the tape. Maybe it was roll the tape. Huh. I was waiting for my chance. And look here, we got some nail pops. I think some of those nails need to be sunk in a little better, huh? Okay. This window. See the 40 flash underneath it? See how it goes and it stops right there at the corner? It's not supposed to stop. It's called pan flashing. It's not supposed to stop at the corner. It's supposed to go around and go up the side a couple inches. Just saying. And that tape should have been rolled too. All this flashing tape around here should have been rolled. It's just in there flying loose. I guess if that's we need to seal some of this. That. This is too slick to get my ladder out here. Let's see what I can do. Coming along, roll the tape. Come off the west side, heading south. Structure faces north. Right up here. Okay, let's see. Northwest corner of the garage. The flashing tape doesn't go all the way behind the board. You see the bare timber in there? We're missing some flashing tape right in there. Just in case this is my method. Come on, wake up. Flashing tape missing from the northwest corner of the garage. Higher. Moving along. What am I seeing? This is where the air conditioner condensing unit is going to go. This is what I'm seeing. Right here. Look at that. See that open pipe? See that open pipe? And this one is barely crimped. Alright. You know what we have? We have humidity. It's in the air. What's humidity? Moisture is in the air. See these pipes? They're not supposed to have any moisture in them. Ever. When moisture reacts with a refrigerant, it creates an acid that causes the system to fail prematurely. That's why people are replacing their air conditioners after 5 years. Get stuff like that. I'll go at a 10-year-old house and the air conditioner unit's 5 years old and the indoor air handler's 10 years old, and I wonder, well, what's that about it? Anyway, you know what? It's because this is the way it was installed. This was done wrong. And you might be able to pull a vacuum, which would be 24 hours, pull a vacuum and seal it and have it done right. I'm just telling you, man, this is messed up. It's not right. Shame on them. That wasn't an air conditioning guy that did that, was it? I wouldn't call him one. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be derogatory. It's just difficult sometimes. It's just difficult. Moving along. You think this pan flashing was done right? See how it stops? It's supposed to run up the sides. It's supposed to run up the sides. It's supposed to be rolled. Is that rolled? Burnished? If you're from have an art background? I guess people didn't understand burnish, so they had to write roll on it. See that? We need some tender love and care to go around these windows, and this flashing needs to be done better. That pan flashing needs to be done better. That's just what it is. I didn't make the rules up. I'm a mockingbird. I'm not smart enough to make rules. See this black line? Whee! That black line? That's the plastic. That's the flashing. It goes all the way. That corner over by the garage, it does not go all the way up like this. Okay, this is the fireplace chimney. And a fireplace chimney might be different than a dryer vent. Or, excuse me, than a water heater vent. Or a furnace flue. Water heater. But they're not supposed to be closer to the wall than 10 feet. And if they are, they're supposed to extend a minimum of 2 feet above the roof line. It doesn't look like either one of those measurements have been made. And we're not talking about the cap. We're not talking about the cap, we're talking about the flue itself, the pipe under the cap. It's supposed to extend a minimum of 2 feet above that roof line if it's closer than 10 feet to the wall. Just saying. Just saying it's not right. Check that out. Is that rolled? I don't know. Maybe it's rolled. You know it's not rolled. Come on. Burnished. Look here. See where that stops right there? Let's look inside. Oh, it does go up about an inch. Look at that. Does that go up an inch? No, it doesn't go up an inch at all. Look at that. Hey, neighbor. Huh. Okay. We're still traveling. We're the traveling Wheelberries. We are. We're getting along. Is that burnt? No. Just flapping in the wind. Is that what you're doing? Yeah. Huh. Wow. Roll tape. I swear that's what David Lynch does. He just rolls tape and waits for people to act weird. Alright? Look at that. It's not right. We need some tender loving hands to come around. They actually did the board. I mean, we're not through yet. But the sheathing, I mean, for the most part, it's done pretty good, I gotta say. Credit where credit's due. Now these post columns, okay, they'll be wrapped with brick. That's what we're going to do. But what's in it? What's behind here? I don't know. Let's look. I don't know what's in here. I'll just peel it back here a little bit. Oh, look at that. That's wood. They got a wood beam in here. It goes all the way to the concrete. See that? All the way to the concrete. There's supposed to be a metal stand under there to help prevent moisture from wicking up into the wood and causing it to rot prematurely. The brick won't rot. And brick's porous too, by the way. Brick is porous. Now I'm not going to open them all up because if that one's done, and I've inspected enough houses to know that that one also needs a stand. I paint it, but it's covered up. I'll recover it when I come back. I gotta take some still images of some of these things. Now we got our siding. Oh, this is good. Choice. Look at here. See the butt siding? You can put nails in it like that. It's not very attractive. I think it was pretty bad that they did it. They're going to paint over it. There's technically nothing wrong. The manufacturer actually says you can put some nails in this to get it to act right. But I'm talking about the butt seams. I'm talking about the butt seams right there. Butt seams. It's supposed to be tape under them. Flashing tape behind those. I never ever see it. I'll fall down dead if I ever see some builder actually do it right, but it's not done right. Flashing tape's not there. There's another thing. This is the raw material. This is the raw material. Did they prime the ends? Did they prime those butt seams? I bet they did. I can't prove that they did from here. Dollars a donut. So they sit here. You know what, Phil? Let's get all those butt seams primed and get some tape behind there before it gets too late in the day. Okay, Doug. Let's do it right, Doug. That's what we do, Philip. We prime the butt ends and we put flashing tape behind it. We're not going to be able to go to the beer store today. We stopped and did our job right. We'll go to the beer store tomorrow, Philip. Okay, Doug. Tomorrow will be a good day for the beer store. You think that conversation actually happens? I don't. Okay, these ledges are going to go in. It's all to be done. But here's a good example. This is called diminutive. It's small. These windows I was bragging about when we first started. I'm going to paint that. This window is engineered to shed water faster than it accepts it. So are these walls. So if you'll see the way the window's designed, it's designed so the water comes down, 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 and then it comes out here eventually. These are called weeps. Okay? And then see this little door in here? That's called a weir. A weir. And you don't have a weir here. What does the weir do? You have a weir there? You have a weir there? They don't cost much. $12 for a sack of them, a bag. They don't cost very much. I was in a vacant house on a windy day. It's kind of windy here. And it's tight, you know, because the construction's tight. It was all buttoned up and it was just blowing one March a few years ago. The house started whistling. It started playing like a flute. Well, what's going on here? And that started my long trek. It changed the course of my life where I talk about weep hole weirs all the time. And again, de minimis. Some home inspectors don't even bring it up. Nothing in our standards say we have to bring it up. But if your house plays like a flute, you're probably going to want to put some of those things in there. Just say it.